Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. I am back with another work and money for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and on the cusp. If you fit that description, please stick around for your weekly forecast. It may pertain to you. However, if it doesn't, in the famous words of the great Johnny Cochran, if it doesn't fit, please quit. With that being said, remember to always give these a thumbs and to check the description box on ways to reach out to me and how to make purchases. With that being said, I'm ready for you to sit back, relax, and prepare for the messages that Source has for you through me for the Work and Money Week of June 6th until the 12th. Enjoy and stay woke. Okay, hello, my beautiful crown and glories. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you again for stopping by the Tarot Temple for your weekly spiritual and astrological guidance. And I shuffled these, although they were ready. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with your overall energy being the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. And that is based on the Eight of Swords. You all are in the deviant moon, so you may be connected with earth this week. You, fire elements and earth elements, are receiving the deviant moon for your weekly guidance. So don't forget what I tell you with the deviant moon that deals with taboo. There's taboo involved. The other elements, which is water and air, receive tattoo. Okay. What you can expect is Mr. Snooty, the Emperor. And that is stemming from the Five of Swords. Miss Impressionable with the outcome of the Nine of Swords, okay? And we can discuss the challenge and or conflict and the supportive energies in a moment. Now, when I was shuffling this deck for the fire elements, the energy of being slippery was present. Slippery. Let's see what this says. The Chariot. Somebody's slipping on the home front. But this is good energy. And this is all about getting somewhere. This is all about progress. It's all about progress. But somebody got some dick on the brain. Okay, somebody got some dick on the brain. That's real. That may, I don't know, that somebody got some dick on the brain. Why? I don't know. Or maybe somebody's a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like a personality. What you can expect overall, though, is happiness, family, gratitude, happiness. This is sweet energy. Now, somebody's rolling on one leg. Now, that's got to be some type of um, cliche or a slogan, a slang for saying, like, I'm rolling on one leg. Because legs deal with support, right? Obviously, the other leg is tied up. Rolling on one leg. Hopefully I get some clarity about that. You're rolling on, that's in this overall energy this week. It's based on trying to get out of a situation. Some of you want to literally like kind of jump out the window. Like it's kind of like a metaphor for like getting things out, like getting out fast or like getting thrown out. Some of you, this is about getting thrown out or throwing yourself out, getting yourself out of a situation, a means of escape. It was based on a means of escape, of trying to get out of something. Okay, but you know what? This, whatever this is, it was timely because it was time to be eclipsed, and this could have been under a lunar eclipse, or this could have happened at night. But you having to escape, you having to leave, you having to go was in order. When we have lunar eclipse, that generally means a feminine has to leave. If it's a sun or a solar eclipse, that's generally a masculine has to lead. Feminine, masculine, okay. But what you can expect is to organize, to put some things in place. I don't know why I always feel like when I get this card, the person's a bit stuck up, a little snooty, a little know-it-all. You know, this because this is the emperor. Now the emperor don't feel like he has to wait for nothing. You know, because everything is at the emperor's command. This means you can expect to be in total control, or you can expect a person like this that's in total control. They may mumble. If they don't want to say nothing to you, they may mumble to themselves. They may say it under their breath, or say it like, you know, because the one thing, the emperor is strong. Okay, and you you ain't gonna win against the emperor. You know, you may get around the emperor, but you ain't gonna win against daddy. You know, S Marvin Gaye. You know, but the emperor also understands that he needs people. So sometimes even the emperor gotta bite his tongue. That's why it's like he get a little snooty, like, you know, probably about what he can do, you know, what he can have done. But whatever it is, you know, even the emperor has to humble himself because he understands that he's nothing without you. Expect that. Okay. Now I see that you want to get something together. You want to. It's all stemming from this Five of Swords. Now this is stemming from trying to make a great impression. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get somebody to think about something, leave something on their minds. You know. This is something about this person right here also has their ass on their shoulders. Okay. Um, some of you, this is about surgery. This is about butt shots. You want to make an impression. And this emperor could be the doctor, the head surgeon, the owner of a clinic that you're going to. But if you, this is about surgery based on this Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords is about trying to get out of something. Now, I don't know what you're trying to escape, because this is not poverty. The Ten of Cups is looked at as wealth. It's stemming, this Five of Swords is stemming from somebody who's kind of like, see it like kind of like a nanny boo. You know, when we were little, nanny boo boo, like I told you so. And you know, he kind of got a little attitude behind it. Because you know, they had to lay something on the brain. They had to get you to thinking. They had to make a decision, you know, to let you know, or this is you, Leo, with the nanny boo boo attitude. Say, I told you so. You know, because you know, I was trying to get you to see. I was trying to get you to see what you need to do. You know, but since you don't want to listen, that's fine. I tell you, crown and glory, that is your attitude, honey. You're too damn smart for your own good sometimes. What is the reason this source for the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords? It's definitely you being in your head, but at the same time, you're trying to be logical about this. I see you. You're trying to be logical. What is this about? Dear source, crown and glory needs to know. I see right here, before I even flip this card, is about buckling down, something about your work, protecting it, securing it. making it last, what will last, about the time, the length of time of your work and buckling down, securing it. The reason is the Four of Cups reverse. Now, for some of you, this got a lot to do with a mirror image, somebody that's just like you. You may be different, but they just like you. Your inner soul, your inner self. Your inner soul, your inner self is just alike. You may be different externally on the outside in your personality, but your souls are the same. For some of you, this is like some self-reflection, you know. You're reflecting on yourself because you definitely want to get out of something and get into something that you feel is a little bit more like you. So it is about finding yourself. You're trying to find yourself. You're trying to see where you belong. This is about resolving an issue, of course. This is about your emotional well-being. Even if it's your job, because your job deals with your emotions. Your work is emotional. And remember, we got the emperor here. The emperor is boss. He may be running an organization, running a company. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's in the home, he's independent, totally independent. He has people that do what they tell them to do. And like again, this is a fire element. It's generally equated to Aries, but I see a lot of Capricorn in this. You may be Aries and or Capricorn strongly in your chart. But the fact that it's a fire element, I can still equate it to you, Leo. To you, crown and glory. Okay? This is about self-reflection. This is about going in and seeing yourself, resolving yourself, and or resolving someone, or all of this could apply to someone that's just like you, because if this is the other person sticking out their tongue, trying to make the impression, trying to lay something on your mind, y'all are alike. You're the same. You're like a mirror image. And I can't wait to talk about these types of relationships real soon, so you can identify where you are in the scheme of things when it comes to your relationships. That's important. Okay, your outcome is this Nine of Swords. Now I still see you worry. You got some demons on your back. Some of you got some fears. Got some shit that needs to be worked out because you're trying to get out of something. You're trying to escape a situation. Some of you, this could be jail. This could be about lockup. Somebody might be trying to figure out how to get out of jail, how to escape. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's legally or illegally. Figure this out, how to get out of this situation. For some of you, it's just business. Because if this is you, then in the interim, you're going to have a lot to worry about. You got a lot at stake here. Let's find out what your conflict and or challenge is. It's the Page of Wands. Yeah. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands got a lot to do with where you want to go. It's generally a plan, but it's also about the stakes. The stakes are high. This is emotional. Where you going emotionally? Where you want to take something. Where you want to take something is kind of like it's like where you want to be in terms of travel. This could be in terms of residential, and you worry. If you have to leave, and I keep hearing the stakes are high. The stakes are high. Let's see what's going to help you this week. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to arrive, or your destiny. Whatever, if you know you're in your destiny, if you know you where you're supposed to be, that's what's going to help you get to where you're going. Because both of these is about getting to where you're going. That's a plan. And arriving. An arrival of some type. What kind of arrival it is, I don't know. But for some of you, this may be, like I said, a gamble. You may have to, you have to think about this. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, the stakes are high. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to organize this. You're trying to, somebody's trying to impress you. And it's kind of like, if you don't want it, then fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But what's taboo about it? I don't know, because this is taboo. Taboo just means doing things that people wouldn't normally agree with, or they may think is wrong. It may be because of religion, it may be because of the law, it may be, but it's really not wrong. It's just the way people have been taught. It may not really be wrong, it may not really be wrong. Let me put it like that, because like the Apostle Paul said, all things are permissible, but are they edifying? May not be edifying, they may be godlike. You know what I'm saying? So she says, sketch deck. If you have a strong Cancer in your chart, they receive the gem crystal stone. If you have a strong Aquarius somewhere in your chart, if you are a talented one and or water barrier, you may want to check out that forecast this week. They received the double feature for being the sign that had the most views. Here we go again with these same cards. Okay, you got this boot. Trying to smooth things out so it can last a long time. This is what I'm feeling. Because when we're dealing with winter, these are winter boots, right? Winter deals with death. Some of you are going to be able to smooth things out by winter. You're going to be in the black. You're going to be good by winter. Keep on pushing, Leo. Don't stop. Let's see what your reflective is for, I'm going to leave this card right here. Remember, the underlying energy was in this progress, but somebody's a dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is really about sex. I think this is about somebody's attitude and ego, because you got the Emperor here. The Emperor has a lot of ego. So he could be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out. Ooh, there you go. It's the Seven of Swords again. So somebody's trying to figure out how to hit you up, or this is you trying to figure out how to send a message, how to drop a line or two on how to smooth something out. Because here you are, trying to work it out. You're trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out how to smooth something out when it comes to your work and money. And I've already forecast that Leos, I believe it's fire signs of Leos, would be in the black come Christmas. And with that being said, or winter, and on that note, I'm going to close it out here. Thank you so much, Crown and Glory, for joining the Tarot Temple one more again for working money forecast and spiritual guidance. Don't forget to give the temple a thumbs up. Peace and one love.